Hi, I'm Rick Kaler, and thanks for joining me. Well, what stops us from saving for retirement? It certainly isn't our lack of awareness of the need, but our inability to go into action. One problem is that we see the risk of retiring without enough money as a distant possibility rather than an inevitable reality that will arrive sooner or later. The truth is, less than 5% of Americans have enough net worth to be financially independent in retirement. 68% self-assess that they aren't saving enough for retirement. Well, that's pretty sad. Employers, however, can help change these dismal numbers by influencing the way that their employees make investment decisions. The most popular retirement savings plan is the 401k. Most employers require their employees to make a decision to opt into the plan. Opting in actually plays into the inability to go into action of most employees, as only about 37% of employees actually sign onto the plan. The inability to go into action isn't helped by more education. In a study on pension design and structure, Mitchell and Utkus found that immediately after a seminar for employees on the benefits of opting into their 401k plan, 100% said they're going to join the plan. Over the next 6 months, only 14% actually carried through on their commitment. Of employees enrolled in the plan, 28% said they were going to increase their contributions to the plan, but only 8% actually did. To help employees go into action, a growing number of employers are beginning to automatically enroll new employees in the 401k plan. This requires them to opt out if they don't want to participate. Amazingly, this increased plan participation rates from 37% to 86%. Making investment decisions is equally difficult for most 401k plan participants. Again, Mitchell and Utkus discussed several studies focusing on this issue. When employees were given a choice between holding their own portfolio or the portfolio of the average participant in the plan, about 80% chose the average portfolio. Now that's like going into the operating room with a ruptured appendix and telling the surgeon, just give me the same operation your last patient had. In another study, participants were asked to allocate their 401k contributions between two investment funds. The first group was given a choice between a bond fund and a stock fund. The second group was given the choice between a bond fund and a balanced fund. A balanced fund has 50% in stocks, 50% in bonds. And the third group was given the choice of a stock fund and a balanced fund. In all three cases, a common strategy was for participants to split their contributions equally between the two funds that offered, regardless of what they were offering. Yet because of the difference in the funds, the asset allocation of each group differed radically. The first group had an average allocation to stocks of 54%, the second group 35%, and the third group 73%. In another experiment, participants were asked to select investments from 3 different menus offering options with varying degrees of risk. Most made their choices simply by avoiding both the high risk and the low risk extremes. They didn't select a portfolio from the available options based on the appropriateness of the risk each presented. Now these studies suggest ways employers can help employees make better decisions. One strategy that would be to reduce their investment choices would do that, help them to reduce their investment choices to a small number of funds that offer portfolios with an asset allocation based on a various target retirement dates. Whatever we do, by making participation instead of non-participation the default choice, and by offering investment choices pre-selected for appropriate asset allocation, employers can make a huge difference. These strategies don't merely encourage employees to participate in 401k plans, but they actively help them take full advantage of those plans. Thanks for joining me.